Join us today on the channel for the final part of the Path to Glory campaign, The Will of Khorne. Hello and welcome back to the channel, and we are here with part 3 of the Path to Glory campaign.
The Will of Khorne.
The Will of Khorne, and it certainly is. If you haven't seen the previous 2 episodes, this is a 3-part campaign, so the links will be below in the description.
Yep, so go back and watch those now. Welcome back. So you saw what happened in the last game. That was a bloody nose you gave me, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
This should be an interesting game.
Yes.
We'll go through the mechanics in a moment. We've set the whole table up, but wizards are going to explode, priests are going to explode. It should be a very, very bloody game, whatever happens.
Yes, so if you are looking at maybe, we don't know yet, but we're going to assume the video length is normal. But if it's a little
half
bit
an hour,
less, it's because everything's gone bang, essentially. Yeah, we'll go through that in a second.
Yep.
If you've been enjoying this and you want to see more narrative campaigns, let us know below in the comments. And do think about subscribing to the channel, it really helps us out. And there is also our Patreon and affiliate links down below. But other than that...
That's probably enough.
That's probably enough. We return, and here we have the battlefield.
Yes. We have a massive temple to fight over, which we'll go into in a moment as to what we're actually doing. But first, Sophie, what's the story been so far?
The story so far. So we have had a face to Scarag, the mighty anvil of the brass anvil. That's what he's called, and that's what the name of my warband is, named after him. He received a blessing of Khorne and decided to go through the realm gate and then fight some wizards.
Yes.
So, initially, he was very headstrong and just launched an all-out assault on the Lumineth.
Which was rebuffed.
It was rebuffed with great expediency.
You were sent packing, I believe.
Yes.
We fought you off very effectively with the Sentinels of Gloamswatch. That's the name of this force. Yes. Led by the Catelar Shadana and our brother Caneth. So we saw you off and thought, that's that. We will then ambush your stragglers, kill them, and that'll be that. Job done. It didn't go like that.
Didn't quite. I managed to hold on, and as the Khorne reinforcements arrived, we saw you off. Unfortunately, the elves weren't able to press their advantage, and we gave you a bit of a bloody nose.
I think we lost our advantage. It was a bloody battle, and had quite a few casualties as a result, which we'll go into in a moment.
Yes. So now you join us on the eve of the final battle. So, this is the fight for which god will be in ascendancy.
Yes.
So the way this works is whoever kills the most in a battle round, their god will then go into ascendancy. So mine being Khorne, yours being Teclis.
I suppose so, yeah. He is a god.
He wanders around, but Teclis will become ascendant.
What does being an ascendant mean, Sophie?
So being an ascendant, it means different things for different gods.
Yes.
If they are different people...
Yeah, and they have different focuses. Let's go with that.
They're different quirks.
So yes, whoever gets the most kills in the first battle round will determine who is in ascendancy for battle round 2. If Khorne is in ascendancy, what happens, Sophie?
So if Khorne is in ascendancy, any spells that fail automatically miscast. And because I have my shrine on the table, that means you will take D6 mortal wounds rather than D3.
Which could be a problem for me. If Teclis is in ascendancy, then whenever any priest fails to get his god's attention, the god smites him.
Yes.
And he suffers D6 mortal wounds.
D3.
Oh, it's D3. Ah, yes, it's D3, but D6 for me because you have your shrine, that's it.
Yes.
Now, if in battle round 2, the same force is in ascendancy again, they go into being dominating, which is even better or even worse, depending on perspective.
So if Teclis is dominating, I take a d6 mortal wounds on my priests at the start of Alex's hero phase.
Yes.
And this is before anything happens.
And you then cannot use any prayers at all.
That's right.
For that battle round. Which is a problem, because you have 2 priests.
Yes.
If Khorne is dominating,
yes.
a very similar thing happens.
Oh, yes.
Where every wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, suffers d6 mortal wounds at the start of Sophie's hero phase.
Yes.
And cannot cast any spells?
Can't cast any spells.
Yes, which turns them from potent battle mages into just nerds.
Elves.
Yeah, just squishy people. So that will explain every battle round who's in ascendancy or who's dominating. The victory condition, there is no objective other than kill each other in a sense, because whoever is in ascendancy or dominating at the end of the game wins.
Some might even say, blood for the blood god!
Some might say that, but they're going to die, and then no one will say it. That's it.
Casualties. Alex, would you like to take us through your casualty list, starting with your sentinels?
So, you can see here we are down 1 sentinel in each unit. We are down 1 blade lord. We are down 1 warden in the unit that is protection of Hish, and we are down 2 wardens in the other. I did have to spend basically all my glory to prevent this.
Yes.
However, I did finish a quest, so Kenneth does now have the Hearthstone amulet, which gives him a 5-up ward.
Which is very nice.
Sophie, how were your casualties?
So I also spent a ton of glory points because this is the eve of the final battle. So I have lost 1 Wrathmonger. We are on 9 Blood Warriors. We are on 9. Nope, we should be on 8. 8 Blood
Bang!
Warriors. Off you go, and then 8 again on the Blood Warriors. So
very good.
Handful of casualties.
Yeah, it's pretty even actually.
Yes.
Of course, it does matter because units that die then contribute to the ascendancy counter.
Yes. Okay.
So,
Alex, you finished deploying first.
I did, and I would like you to go first.
All right.
And hope for that double turn.
We'll be back in Blades of Khorne, turn 1.
Alright, Blades of Khorne, turn 1. Hero phase, movement phase, shooting phase, charge phase, and fight phase done.
Yes.
Sophie, what did you do?
I ran.
Yes. It was very quick. I think you fished for a free command on
Faceless
Faceless, who didn't get it.
Nope.
I fished for a free command on Kenneth, Stone Mage, who didn't get it, so that was nice and quick. And then everything went for a run.
Yes, I spent 1 command point to have these guys run extra quick.
Yep.
They are the chaff. I'm going to try and bait Alex out. See if he takes the bait, especially now I've told him. I'm a rubbish at fishing. Fish, I'm trying to eat you. We also summon the skulls.
Yes, you did.
So these are now in play. They cannot be dispelled, so they are going to bug Alex and see if we can make his armor go pop.
Yeah. Now they are fortunately they have Kenneth within 12, which incurs a -2 penalty to his casts.
Yes.
We do have +1 to cast from the sorcery gauge, which
That's
was.
right.
If you're following along at home, if I win a game, it goes up by 1. If I lose a game, it goes down by 1, and it starts on a +1. And this is a bonus to casting spells. So currently it's 1-all, so all my casts are +1. So he's on a -2, so -1 net. They also have an 8-inch aura of wizards' heads explode if they roll a natural 8.
Yes.
But I am fortunately out of range of that one. So they are going to bug me, but not yet.
Yes, later in game. And
Yes.
then everything just ran.
Yep. Did you get Bronze Flesh off?
I did. So Face to Scarag is +1 armor save, so he's on a 3-up save plan.
Yes, which is going to make him slightly harder to shoot to death, which is the plan. That's it really, isn't it? That was a very quick turn.
Yep.
We're back in a moment for Lumineth turn 1. This will take longer.
Lumineth, turn 1. Right, decidedly more interactive than the Khorne phase.
Which is fitting, I think,
Yeah.
really. We're going to kick things off by fishing for a free command on Kenneth, needing a 4. We get it. So we're up to 4 plus a freebie command point.
Yes, I'm going to do it the same on Face to Scarag. No.
You weren't going to take Heroic
Oh,
Willpower.
Heroic Willpower. Thank you, Alex.
You're
Yes.
welcome, buddy.
We talked about it, and yeah.
So you have a deny from Faceless.
Yes, that's right.
Or an unbind, even. Right, moving on to spells. So we're going to kick things off with Power of Hish on this unit of Sentinels. Usually it's a 5, so need a 4. That is going to go off on a 10.
I'll let you have it.
Thanks. We're going to do the same with the other units. That is a miscast.
Yes.
Is the D6 mortal wounds just always?
Yes.
Okay. They take D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I can't do anything about it. They take 6.
Oh. Oh! Thank you, Shrine.
It's over here. Well, that didn't go according to plan, did it? Right, that's thrown the plan out a little bit. It's okay. It's okay.
It's absolutely okay.
It's fine, guys. It's fine.
Yes.
I'll have a cry off camera. We're going to go on to Kenneth. He's going to cast Gravitic Redirection on this unit of Wrathmongers.
Wrathmongers!
Yeah, you led me along there. Maybe doubt myself. We're going to cast Gravitic Redirection, try and slam them into the floor. This needs a 5 normally, so we need a 6 because my +1 and your -2.
Yes.
That is a 6.
I will try and deny this from my priest here.
Very good.
Not with that.
Don't. So they take a mortal wound,
Yes.
and they are slammed into the floor,
Ka-dunk.
meaning their movement characteristic is halved, and if they had the fly keyword, they would lose it, as they just go bang. But they don't, so that's all it does. It's a shame they can't crash land your skulls.
Yeah.
That's him done. They're not casters, so we're going to go on to Shaydana. We're going to try for Total Eclipse, because I don't want you spending command points. That is a fail. This is not going according to plan. She can cast 2 spells because she has the Silver Wand, so she will now try and summon the Emerald Life Swarm.
Yes.
Needing 8, so needing a 7. I've got a feeling I need this, you know, so I'm going to spend her Aether Quartz so I can either add 1 to it or re-roll it after I roll it. Needing a 7, well, there we go. It goes off, so we'll just pop the Life Swarm down in a second once I remember where I put the model.
Very good. It's here.
Her Aether Quartz is gone. Nobody is within range to give the Affliction to, I don't believe. Does that reach one of them? Nope. So she'll just absorb her own despair.
Okay.
Put it in the pot.
Pull yourself together, woman.
Moving on, we're looking for Protection of Hysh on the unit of Wardens here. So usually it is a 7, I think. So we're looking for a 6. That's a 4. Good. And we're going to go for Power of Hysh on this unit of Wardens. That is also, that's a pass actually. That is a pass. 4 + 1 for a 5.
Okay, I will try and deny it with this Slaughterpriest.
Don't you dare.
So you are unbound.
Well, that was a terrible hero face.
Yeah.
That was catastrophic actually. The rally command is just done in the command phase, isn't it? Or in the hero phase?
Oh, we will double check, but it may be done just in the hero phase.
Yeah.
Shall we come back after you've had a move?
Possibly with some more sentinels, yes.
Okay, the hero phase has happened.
Yes, we did check. Rally has to be at the start of the command phase, so I couldn't do it. But we did remember I did summon the Life Swarm. So the Life Swarm was moved over, and we did manage to roll a big 3. So we brought back 3 of the 6 dead sentinels, which is actually very useful.
Very good.
And has helped a lot. I did forget that my shrine lets me reroll a spell. Silly me. That's what I get for forgetting. Movement. We've run away. Both units of archers have moved back. I did see if I could get within 18 of Faestus to have some direct fire at him. Couldn't do it with enough of them to make it worth it, so instead we moved the maximum distance backwards. We have had Kenneth go over with them to look after them, or so they can look after him, one or the other. And the Blade Lords have moved forward. If we get a double turn, we might have a charge. We'll have to see. Over here, Shaydana has abandoned the shrine, having again forgotten what it's done, and moved over here following the Wardens. This unit have maintained Shining Company and will hopefully get Protection of Hysh off next turn. This unit has broken Shining Company and are going to charge the Bloodthirster.
Right.
It's going to be fine. And the Fox Spirit has bounced.
Cool, so
Over to there.
shooting phase. Where are we kicking off?
Starting over here, starting with the big unit, which is 8 archers shooting at Faestus. Going to shoot him in his Faestus.
Okay, I'm going to spend my last remaining command point on all-out defense for him.
Okay, so that won't do anything.
Ah, but it's the 2, if you've got a -1.
I have no rend.
Oh, you've got no range.
I'm using long-range shots, so they
Ah.
are 4s and 4s.
Which
5s
is
and
no.
4s, in fact.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I am going to spend a command point to give them all that attack. We'll use the free one from Kenneth. So we are hitting on 4s now rather than 5s, but yeah, there's no rend. 5s and 6s are good. Is what I would say if I rolled a. That's 2 hits.
Cool.
Force to wound. That's 1 wound.
No rend, so this one is 3 up save. Nope, takes a wound.
Okay, it's a start. The other unit of archers is going to do the exact same thing. They have no power of Hish, and I've already used all that attack, so these are going to be 5s. Couldn't have done it the other way around. That's 1 mortal wound and a hit.
Cool.
Which does not wound.
So he is down to 2, as he has a -1 to wound. -1 wound.
Yep.
Due to being injured last time.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. He's still not dead, though, is he?
No.
That was disappointing. Okay, we're going to go into the Fox Spirit, and we're going to shoot that Bloodthirster.
Right, I am going to all-out defense this one.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we are looking for 2s to hit. 3s, yeah, 2s and 3s, rend 2 if memory serves. It's been a while since I played AoS. Okay, that is a full house. 3s to wound. That is a full house. 4 wounds.
5s now. So that's saved 1. So it's still what, 3d3 damage going through?
3d3 damage. Oh, it's a good roll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
So he is down to 7 wounds.
He is killable. And so my mighty wardens are going to try and bring the beast down.
Hooray!
So charging. We are in.
Yes.
We don't really want to go much further forward than we have to.
You've got the reach.
Yeah.
And as you move in, at the start of the charge, or at the end of the charge phase, I'm of course going to monstrous rampage you.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, on a 2-up, you'll take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, could you not, please? Very good.
But it works the other way around, doesn't it, Alex? Because you've got a Moonfire Flask.
I do have a Moonfire Flask, which is going to go off on a 2.
Oh, no!
Oh, okay. We'll spend their Aether Quartz and all that attack. Oh, to have +1 to hit. We'll absorb the Despair using the Cathalar, and we're going to give it to... What's his bravery?
10.
10. I'm going to give it to these fellas over here.
Now their bravery 4.
Yes. So that's going to give them +1 to hit.
Yes.
See what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab you the Champion's Blade. We're looking for 3s. That's a hit. And then a 4 to wound. That's a wound. Rend 1.
5 up. We're good.
Okay, and then we have 4 pikes. Which are going to be 3s and 4s, no rend, because I charged you.
Yes.
2s and 4s, because I'm hitting it because I have +1 to hit.
Yes, very good.
Ooh, that's a mortal wound. And all the others hit. And then 4s. Okay, that's pretty good. That is 4 wounds, no rend though.
4 wounds, no rend. So I've taken that mortal wound off already.
Okay.
And we're on a 4-up save. So we are down to 5 wounds.
Still extremely alive though.
Extremely alive.
Excellent.
I'm then going to check on the stats of a wounded Bloodthirster and then fight you back. Wounded though he is, I still get 4 attack space and then 1 extra for the Bloodsecrator.
Yes. What do you hit on?
I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay, I have no Shining Company because I broke it, but I am ordering them to all-out defense, so
Yes.
+1 for the save.
Yeah, because you use the Aether Quartz to give him +1 to hit, that's right.
Yep.
Wonderful, so these are 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Oh no.
Re-rolling 1s for Locus of Fury. So that is 4.
Please don't roll that again.
So my Outrageous Carnage only does 2 mortal wounds this time, but I'm looking for
if you
2s.
get 6.
Yes. So that's 4 at Rend 2.
So rend 1. So 5 up saves. What's the damage?
D6.
2 go through.
So that is 8
That is
damage.
the unit gone.
Hooray! And that's a blood type point.
And it's Khorne in Ascendancy.
Khorne is now in Ascendancy.
That is deeply concerning.
Yes.
Right, good.
That's the end.
But I might get a double turn. So I think there's no morale to do. Oh, there is. So they lost.
They
They lost 6.
But you've got command points to spare, haven't you?
Yeah, I spent command point to auto pass them. Thank you.
Wonderful, because they're gone anyway now.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So priority.
Priority. I win ties. I will be taking...
The double turn.
No, I haven't double turned you.
Sorry? No, you're not taking double turn.
No.
You're taking the turn,
I'm
is what I
taking
mean.
the turn.
Yes, I'm not taking double turn because I didn't beat you. That's what I meant to say.
There we go.
It's been a while. Blades of Khorne, turn 2. Battle round 2. Starting Blades of Khorne. This could be rough. Hero phase. I have to do this at the start of the hero phase, but I believe you can rally in either. So I am going to rally with those sentinels.
Yes.
So roll dice for each dead one. On a 6, they come back. Oh, I get 2 back.
Very good.
And then the life swarm will fix the other ones. So you can just put 3 of them over there for me, please. Back in Shining Company.
In Shining Company.
We'll arrange them momentarily.
Yes.
Right, then the rest of the hero phase happens. So,
Yeah.
Sophie, what's your heroic thingamajig going to be?
So I'm going to heroically recover on the Bloodthirster.
Okay.
So I need a 10. I do get it.
Yes, you do.
You can't miscast a recovery.
Sadly.
And I get 2 wounds back.
Okay, back up to 7.
Yeah, that's the same bracket.
Yeah. I'm going to fish for a free command on Kenneth, so meaning a 4. There it goes off.
Yes.
So I'm going to be on 3 command points plus a freebie. And you were on 2, I believe.
Yes.
Ender spell shenanigans, you've already moved your skulls.
Yep.
What's the plan for them? Where are they going?
Well, we'll see.
Well, you're not going to tell me because that would be giving the game away. And the life swarm has just moved back into range of the sentinels, hence why they're all back. Any more hero phase stuff, Sophie? Any prayers?
Oh yes, I'm going to give Killing Frenzy on this Bloodthirster. So I need a 4 up to do it. We're good. So this means Bloodthirster has +1 to hit.
Oof. Okay.
And then we will put Brazen Flesh again, or Bronze Flesh, not Brazen Flesh, on.
It's more Slaneshi, isn't it? Brazen Flesh.
I will do it on this unit here.
Okay.
On the Wrathmongers, because I think Face is dead anyway. So we need a 4. Rerolling because of the shrine. Oh, we didn't get it.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Very good. All right, we'll be back in a moment for the movement phase, or when the movement phase is done, even.
We have moved, we have run, we have scampered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Closing in on me.
this is an interesting. Alex redeployed over here with the Wardens.
Yes, got a mighty 6 and formed a kind of disordered horseshoe around the Catalar, still in Shining Company. That's put some distance between me and the Bloodreavers at least. Yes. The Bloodthirster still has 8-inch move though, even bracketed, so he's a 3-inch charge away.
So the Bloodreavers have moved up here. The Wrathmongers, so none of this has run. Well, the Slaughterpriest ran, and the unit over here ran because they're not getting in anyway.
Yeah.
So we are going to kick off the charge phase with the Wrathmongers.
Okay.
Over here. No, we're not. No,
okay.
we're not.
Well, we'll go look somewhere else then.
We're going to kick off the charge phase
we are going to look here.
with the Blood
Warriors.
Blood Warriors. They need a 9. They get in with a 9.
Oof. Okay.
So we will then go with these.
Yeah, we'll move them in the right order in a moment.
Wrathmongers. 6. That's most likely to be in.
That will be. You might not get many Blood Warriors in if you're leaving space for them, but.
It's a 6. I can.
Oh yeah.
Get into there.
Are we done over here?
I think so. I'll tell you what, I'm going to roll for Face to Scarab just in case I get a really high number. 9 might get him in. I might be able to get him in with a jiggle. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have a look in a moment.
Okay, and then we're going to go with the Bloodreavers. So they are going to 4. Now, this is unfortunate because the Bloodthirster might just get shot.
Yes, I have positioned the Fox Spirits.
Yeah.
So it's basically within range to unleash hell at whoever dares charge my poor Wardens. So if these Bloodreavers don't make it in, that Bloodthirster is going to get shot.
Yes. I think...
But you could then roll double 1 for Bloodthirster's charge.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that, Alex.
What, that you could roll double 1 for Bloodthirster's charge?
I could roll a double 1. The Bloodthirster is going to... Oh, do I want to re-roll it?
Do you need a moment to think?
So you've got 4 shots.
Yes.
The Bloodthirster's going to go in.
So we're not going in with the Reavers?
No, we're going to re-roll with the Reavers. Reavers are getting an 8. An
8, probably the right call.
Yeah, that's...
And that tags the Fox Spirits?
Yes.
Cool. At that point, I'm going to unleash hell. I may as well. So I'll spend a command. Has to be into the Reavers, but it's still damage.
Yep.
So -1 to hit, so 3s. 3 hits. 3s. 2 wounds.
2d3
Ren
damage.
straight through. 2d3 damage. Would have killed the Bloodthirster. 6 damage.
Bloodthirster's on 7 wounds.
It would have almost killed the Bloodthirster.
Almost killed the Bloodthirster. Now the Bloodthirster. For the Blood God!
Oh, I saw the one.
I saw the one as well. So we will flip-flap. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to get
everyone piled in. Yep.
And then we'll come back once we've done that shenanigans. Coming into the Bloodthirster striking.
Well, before that...
Oh, before that, the Bloodthirster monstrously rampaging.
Who are you stomping on?
So I'm going to stomp on the Wardens.
Very good.
So, yes, you take 1 mortal wound.
Okay, you just remove 1 from the back, please.
Very good.
That should keep them in shining company.
I take him.
Yeah, why not? You got it?
Oh, no, that would take you out of shining company.
Couldn't do it. Yeah, that disordered horseshoe, as we call it, was disordered. So that crucial casualty from the back means they are now knocked out of shining company. That's going to be a problem. However, start the combat phase, Moonfire Flask in the Bloodthirster's face. Can I roll a 2-up? Yes. Yay. Can I do that again? Yeah, sort of. 2 wounds.
So back down to 5 wounds. And then I'm going to strike with the Bloodthirster.
That makes sense.
So he has 5 wounds remaining. It's still in the same bracket,
yep.
unfortunately.
I'm going to spend a command point for all-out defence, and I'm also going to spend the Aether Quartz for +1 to their save, sort of cancel out your end, basically. We'll absorb that despair, and we'll give it to somebody. The Bloodthirster? Yeah, let's give it to him.
Yeah. Good, because I've already placed the token there.
Thanks.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s for Locus of Fury.
Okay.
That's 4 hits. And then 2s to wound, 6s are good.
That's exactly what I need you not to do, Sophie.
Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. So, unfortunately, I am bracketed. This is where the Bloodthirster, this is where the big axe.
Yes.
Chop. So you take 4 mortal wounds in addition.
Yes.
For everyone within 8 inches.
Yes.
So the Cathalar will also take 4 wounds.
Yes.
The Fox Spirit, who has a
5-up ward. Let's roll for that. Okay, he does indeed take 4 wounds. He's down to 4. Cathalar's down to 1. 4 Wardens are dead already. And then the actual damage?
The actual damage, you get your saves.
Oh, good. 4-up saves. How many went through?
4.
4. I failed 2.
So that is...
The unit dead.
The unit is dead.
So I'm left with a very shell-shocked Cathalar and a Fox.
Yes.
Cool, we'll remove them and I'll figure out what to fight with.
Well... It's time to get stabbed in the face, though, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. We're going to kill Faistus so hard he dies to death.
Yes.
So we've piled in with the Blade Lords, maintaining Shining Company. We are going to put 5 of them into Faistus's Faistus, and 4 of them, including the Seneschal, into the Wrathmongers. We're using the Perfect Strikes, so these hit automatically.
Yeah.
We are looking for 2s to wound on Faistus. So that is 5 wounds at rend 2.
I need 4 of these to be 6s. I nearly did it.
Okay. He is dead.
He is dead.
And into the Wrathmongers, wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds, rend 2.
Very good. I will pop I'll pop him on 2 wounds, and then I will explode.
Yes.
And on a 5-up, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Please stop!
You take 1.
Okay, we'll stick a wound on this gentleman here.
And I don't think he's got to fight in the entire campaign, you know.
No. And then I'm going to strike with the Fox Spirits.
Yes.
He's going to try and kill your Bloodreavers.
He's got 2-inch reach, hasn't he?
You can pile in anyway and reach them. 2 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 2 d3 damage. We'll start with that, we'll roll the rest if we have to.
Ooh.
That is 2 hits, 2 wounds.
2 dead.
They're gone.
That is a blood tithe point.
Actually be currently winning on kills for this battle round, you know? Because you've killed unit Wardens.
Yes.
And I've killed 2 units so far.
Yes, it's on points value.
Is it? Ooh, okay, fair enough. That was number of units.
No.
Fair enough. Carry on.
I'm going to try and hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So, well, he is dead.
Yes.
He won't pop. We've got a 2-inch range, so we should all be able to get in.
Okay.
Lovely and wonderful. Okay, we've got 4 attacks each. So that is 17, including the champion. And we are hitting on 4s normally, +1, -1.
Yep, I'm going to spend my last command point on all-out defense because I think it's better than saving it for morale.
Did you spend it on all-out defense here?
Yeah, I can't do that, can I? As you were, carry on, I'll save it for morale.
1, 2, 3. No shenanigans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 4, 6. 3s again. So that is 6. 6.
At rend.
Rend 1.
5 up saves. I have 4 go through.
Very good.
How much damage?
1 damage each.
1 damage each. So that's going to kill
2.
Yes, and leave 1 on 1 wound. So we'll just remove him. Let go.
Yep.
Let go.
And then I'm going to use my once per game Merciless Fighters.
What does that do?
So that is, as they have leveled up, they get to pile in and fight again immediately.
Ah, excellent.
So we're going again, 4s and 3s. What's that the theme tune was?
I have no idea.
Da, 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 da.
Wrathmongers.
4 more wounds. 4 more wounds.
2 go through.
I got another one.
Yes.
Shining Company.
Let's remove the one as one wound.
Yes.
Was it damage 1 again?
Damage 1.
So we need to how much damage?
2.
2, and then we'll put him down to 1 wound.
Very good.
Maintaining blah blah blah.
Maintaining Shining Company. So then I will pile in with the Blood Warriors. I think I'm only going to get 3 in.
Very good.
So I bulldoze that terrain with my mighty hands.
Who parked those skulls there?
Who part this pile of skulls? I just assume all terrain is piles of skulls.
Yeah. You break them open, they're just full of skulls.
Yeah.
It's very, very Warhammer. Like, I joke. Look at this terrain. It's literally made of skulls. I don't know why. Anyway, carry on. So this is same again?
So 4s and 4s this time.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s to hit. For twinned axes. So 4s. And then 4s again with no rend. 3 with no rend.
4 up saves. 1 goes through. That kills that guy. We're still in Shining Company. Okay. Are you done?
I am done.
Cool. I'm going to spend my last command point to auto-pass Moran the Blade Lords.
Yes.
Yes, and I think you're still going to... Well, let's double check the points, work out his Ascendancy.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Oh yeah, I get to do some damage. Oh yeah, good point. We're back in a moment for Lumineth turn 2. Lumineth turn 2, kind of. It's... I'll get my turn in a moment, but Sophie's told me she's going to do something.
Okay, well, we'll do our heroic actions at the start, because that does happen at the start.
Okay.
So I'm going to heroic willpower on the Bloodthirster.
Okay, so he'll have an unbind, and because I've been informed of what's about to happen, Sophie's kindly allowed me to use Finest Hour on the Catalar.
It is her finest hour.
It's not her Finest Hour.
She may slay the Bloodthirster. She probably won't. But
She did fight first. She was within 3, so she did pile in and stab the Bloodthirster at the end of the turn. Didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, Sophie, you're spending your Blood Tithe, I understand.
I am. So I'm going to pile in and fight. I'm spending 4 Blood Tithe points, and the Bloodthirster is going to pile in and fight. I'm not going to actually move because I'm still wholly within 16 of that Bloodsecrator over here.
Yep.
So we are hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Very good.
And this is all into the Cathalar. So this is why the Cathalar's finest hour is fine. Re-rolling 1s. She's not in Shining Company, is she?
No, unfortunately. Well, if she was in base contact with 2 other Catalars, then she would be. But I've not got that many.
Catalar division. Okay, 2 6s are good. No 6s, but you do have to make
5 6-up saves.
5 6-up saves.
I'm going to roll 1 at a time.
Okay.
She's dead.
And I'm back on 1 blood type point.
Okay, good. And crucially, that's another big pile of points for finding out who is Ascendant at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Well, that simplifies my hero phase. I did and about casting spells. I'm going to do it. I might explode, but I can't not risk it. Can't not risk it?
You heard it here first, folks.
I
can't, it's infectious.
Something in the water. I'm going to cast Parafish and Scene Wardens.
Cool.
I do still have the +1, so I am on looking for a 4. Okay, that goes off.
Very good.
Put that marker back there again. And I'm then going to spend their Aether Quartz. There's no one to absorb it, so -1, to cast Lambent Light on this unit of Wrathmongers. That is going to go off on a 9, which will allow me to reroll all hits with missile weapons against them.
So, and that was...
That was that unit. So they can't spend their 8th course to cast a second spell.
Ah, very good. In which case...
So I have 1 more to cast with them.
Yep.
1 more to cast with him. Can't cast any more than that because I can't use the same 8th quartz twice in a phase.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
You let me have that?
Yeah.
Cool. Parafish on the second unit of archers. That is a 10, so that's going to go off.
I may as well try and deny this from the Bloodthirster.
Yes.
Nope.
Very good. That's the wrong token. And then the Stone Mage is going to cast... we're going to cast Crippling Vertigo on... I'm going to try and blunt your Blood Warriors. So I'm going to cast it on them. That is a 4 plus 1 for a 5. I don't believe that does it. Do you want to roll your Unbind and see if you unbind anyway?
Unbind, because I've got nothing. I do unbind it.
Well, it didn't go off in the first place.
Okay, so that does count as a miscast.
It sure does. Would you like to roll it as you're doing this to me?
Go on then.
D6 mortal wounds?
Take 4 mortal wounds.
Okay, I have a 5 up board.
Yes.
Which does help. 2 go through. He has plus 3 wounds from his warlord trait, so he is on... Come on, Alex. Took 2, plus 3. He's on 6 wounds.
There we go.
Get there in the end.
Nice.
Yes. Sort of. And that's my hero phase. I'm going to do some movement. Be back in a moment.
Righto, Alex. Movement phase.
Yeah, if I could move off the edge of the table, I would, but I'm not allowed to, so I'm moving as far back as I can. Over here, these archers have moved, so they're all within 18 of this unit, so we're using direct fire. This unit, same sort of thing, we've just stayed where we are, actually. I did remember the Life Swarm would go off at the end of the hero phase, or any point in the hero phase. It went off at the end and healed 3 wounds, so Stone Mage is back up to full health. As a result, feeling encouraged, he's moved forward, going to face down the Blood Warriors.
Yes, here he comes!
Like the mighty melee character he is.
Dun, dun, dun.
With his D3 attacks. And the Fox Spirit has just shuffled around, so we are 3 inches away from the Bloodthirster. So we are a short charge away if it's necessary. It's hopefully not going to be necessary. So our shooting phase shouldn't take too long. Starting with the Fox Spirit, we are going to shoot that Bloodthirster in its face to us.
Okay, I will all-out defense him because why not?
Very good.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 2s.
Ooh.
Right. Good. Wounding on 3s. Marvellous. 1 wound, rend 2.
5 up.
D3 damage.
Down to 4 wounds he goes.
I'm going to have to charge you. I'm going to have to charge you. This unit of archers into that unit of Wrathmongers. Yes. We are 8 archers. 4, 5.
Some sort of number.
6, 7, 8. Because one of them died last game. Oh. So we are looking for 3s to hit, 5s are good. Rerolling all hits. I'm going to reroll anything that isn't mortal.
Okay.
Actually, am I? Because you're on a 6-up save. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm going to be rolling because of those. So that is 2 mortal wounds. And 3 hits, sorry. I'll re-roll all of them, fish for those mortals. So 2 mortal wounds so far. 3, 4, 5. 5 mortal wounds and 3 hits.
Very good.
4s to wound. 3 more wounds at rend 1.
6s. So that is 3, 6, 8 wounds. Boom.
Oh, he's still alive, isn't he?
He's still alive.
Well, then the other unit's going to have to do the same thing.
Okay, off we go.
Are they? Because I need the kills, you see. We are not all within 18, so it will be lofted shots. So, same number, I believe? Yes. 6, 7, 8. Yes. So these will be 4s and 4s, no rend. And, well, there you go. That's enough mortals to kill him. Very good. That's my shooting phase over.
Very good.
Charge phase.
Charge phase.
I don't like the charge phase. Fox Spirit's going to charge your Bloodthirster.
Very good.
He's in.
He's in.
Would you like to stomp him?
Yes.
We'll do that in a moment, but... And the Stone Mage, the mightiest Stone Mage, is going to charge the Blood Warriors. Yes, he is.
Yes. Where would you like to go?
I have no idea. At home. We'll go over to here.
But Kenneth, this is your home.
Good. Right, step on me.
Okay.
Is there a phrase there? Don't clip that. Does it go off?
No!
No! I mean, no. Sorry, that was quite exciting, wasn't it? The dream's alive.
The dreamer is alive.
I don't need all that attack here because I hit on 2s and 3s already. Are you? You've got 4 wounds left. No, it's fine. First of all, when I complete a charge move, I believe he possibly takes mortal wounds.
So yes, it's 1 mortal wound, isn't it? On a 3-up.
Why do you know my rules better than I do?
Because I have to remember them to think, oh
What's
no.
Alex forgotten?
Is you've got so many shenanigans, whereas I've
got big axes.
I've got big axes.
Yeah.
I've got big old axes.
Okay, Living Cyclone. On a 3-up, you suffer a mortal wound. Good. This is very upsetting. And you don't get a penalty to hit either.
Cool.
Then we're going to shoot you with the bow. So this is going to be 2 attacks hitting on 2s. Are you all out defensing?
No, I've got no command points.
Ooh, okay. That's double miss.
Ooh.
Double ones. Then D3 Swirling Shards. 2. I can't kill him.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, I hit twice. Wounding on 3s, I don't wound.
Then
We'll come back to that.
we'll come back to that because Alex is Lumineth and I believe the Blade Lords.
Yes, or the Stone Mage.
Oh, you can. Oh. Oh. This Alex is thinking.
There's no right answer here.
Do you need a moment?
Yeah, I do.
We've worked out the attacks.
Yes. After some shenanigans, I'm going with the Flurry of Strikes. It's going to be 15 attacks into the Wrathmongers. Everyone's within range of at least 1, so we can put all our blows into them. We were saying off camera, it's a really cool concept how these guys work. It's a real pain in the arse to sort it out. So if you could kill them for me and remove the issue, I'd be very grateful.
I'll do my utmost.
Okay. I'm using my 8th Quartz for +1 to hit, so I'm on 2s and 3s into the Wrathmongers.
Very good. Oh, yes, got you 3 extra hits.
And then 3s. Not bad at all. That's 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds, no rend.
10 wounds, no rend. We've got a 5-up save. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6. So we're going to kill 1, and we're going to kill 2, and then we're going to put him on 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, and then do they explode?
They do explode. So we're looking. So 5-ups are good. You take 1 plus. You take 3 mortal wounds for your trouble.
Can I maintain? No. Remove him. Put him down to a wound. Continue to block the Blood Warriors from the pile-in. And who are you fighting with?
So I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go with the Blood Warriors.
Okay. Into whom?
We will pop. We're just going to.
Yeah, you can hop over the terrain.
Hop over the terrain.
Wobbly waddle, you can stand there.
Yeah. So we're going to put. We're going to put 1 into the Stone Mage and then 3 into the. What's it?
Okay, have they got any rend?
We've got 1 rend here.
With the big axe going into the blokes.
Blade Lords.
I've got 1 command point. I'm not going to suffer massive casualties for morale, so I might as well use all that defense. Yes, I've not used it already. So there we go. Command point gone. All that defense on the Blade Lords.
Very good. So we'll start with the 3 attacks from the Gorecleaver.
Yes.
So hit him on 3s. Very good.
Okay.
And
command points well spent.
We've got 3 attacks from the axes into the Blade Lords. 3 hits. 4s to wound you. 1 wound, no rend.
So 3-up save. So 3-up save. Pass.
Very good. And then 3 that go into the Stone Mage. So 3 hits. And then 4s, 2 wounds.
No rend.
No rend.
5-up save. Make 1 fail
match.
1. 5-up ward. We're fine. Fear the mighty Stone Mage.
Fear the mighty Stone Mage.
Who is now going to bonk you with his stick.
Oh no!
D3 attacks. The mighty 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Perfect.
Okay, that's very generous of you. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Stop rolling off the table, you idiot. 2 wounds. Rend 1.
Rend 1, 5-ups. 1 goes through.
Is it 1 damage or D3 damage?
Ooh!
Because it is a mage stick, you see.
It's a big bonking stick, that's what it is.
But it's a magic bonking stick.
Magic big bonking stick.
It's D3 damage.
D3 damage.
Good grief.
Goodness gracious.
2 damage.
2 damage.
You're going to kill the one next to him.
I'm going to kill the Gorecleaver.
Oh.
And then I'm going to pile in and fight with the Gorecleaver.
Okay.
So, 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
3 used to wound you. 2 wounds at rend 1.
Rend 1, 4 up saves.
And flat 2 damage each.
Okay, he goes bang, and he's unwell. I'm going to just move your guy over to there so he is standing up. Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes, well, good.
That's the end of that chapter.
That's the end of that, and then you've got a Bloodthirster.
Well, I'm going to pile in with the Wrathmongers.
Oh, of course, yes, sorry.
Pudding, Alex.
That's a little treat at the end.
The Wrathmongers! So we are getting 9 attacks.
Okay.
So these are hitting you on 4s.
Yes.
And wounding you on 3s. No rerolls whatsoever. So that's 3 at rend 1.
Rend 1, all at defense, or 8 of course, I can't remember which one's which. 4 up save either way, 2 go through.
That's another 2 damage.
That is him dead, and him down to a wound.
Very good. Okay, and then we have the final... Well, final...
We have dessert.
Final. We've got dessert. Pudding! The pudding Bloodthirster.
Delicious fox.
So
Thirsty for pudding.
Thirsty for pudding. The Bloodthirster of Insensate trifle. So we've got 5 attacks.
You trifling with him?
Well, trifling. Do not trifle with the Bloodthirster. Locus of Fury, we are rerolling 1s.
Excellent.
So that is 4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 2s, 6s are good. So that is 4 wounds and 1 mortal wound in addition.
What's the rend?
The rend is 2.
Okay. They go straight through then.
Go straight through.
So it's a total of how many wounds?
It is a total of 10 wounds altogether.
Only 10?
Only 10.
10 5 up saves coming up. Oh, he's extremely dead.
Pop goes the weasel. That's
Okay. Oh, he had an 8 of quartz.
yes.
Would have given it a 6 up save.
Oh,
well. Don't think it matters anymore.
so Khorne is now
Dominating.
dominating because how many points? No, look with morale.
Oh,
We've got
yes. Yes, sorry, I could lose the Blade Lords.
Yes, do you have any command points?
No, I spent it all on defense.
Oh,
What's the bravery of a Blade Lord, do you think?
so they've lost 3. I reckon their bravery 8.
I don't know. They've
Or
got quite low bravery. Bravery 7. Bravery 6. They spent 8
6.
quartz.
So they've lost 2 or 3.
Lost 3 this turn.
Yes.
That is a fail. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 more flees.
1 more flees.
Leave the champion alive.
The Wrathmongers, so they lost 3, and they are bravery 7.
Mm-hmm.
So on 4 up, they are gone.
Oh!
Ah,
Oh, okay.
suddenly it gets interesting.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but... Sorry.
Suddenly! And then the Blood Warriors are fine with only 1 loss.
Very good.
7. Okay.
Okay.
We now need
You
to
are
end up-
dominating, I believe. Do we need to check the points, or is it pretty obvious?
Well, I've lost 2 units of Wrathmongers,
Okay.
a unit of Bloodreavers,
Mm-hmm.
and faced a Scarag.
I have lost Fox Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
unit of Wardens,
Mm-hmm.
Cathalar.
Yes.
Is that it? Blade Lords are still here, technically. Blade Lord is still here. So let's total it up off camera,
Okay.
and we'll find out for you in a moment.
Right.
We've totaled things up. I suffered 550 points of casualties in that turn of this 1,500 point game. Sophie, how much did you suffer?
I suffered 450 points of casualties in this 1,500 point game.
Yes.
This sounds like a drinking game now.
Which means Khorne is now dominating,
Yes.
which is a huge problem.
Blood for the Blood God, indeed.
The skies are darkening and going red. Let's roll priority and
Yes.
see what happens, because
Yes.
it might not make it through the hero phase.
Right.
I rolled a 4.
I need to roll a 4 up. I don't.
I'm going to have a turn.
It's going to have a turn.
Lumineth, turn 3. Khorne is dominating. The blood is raining from the sky. The skulls. This is why we don't make it rain out of skulls, guys. This is not a good. This is what causes the problem. So I can cast no spells, and if I make it to Sophie's hero phase, every wizard will take d6 mortal wounds, which is going to be a problem for those sentinels. So I'm going to try and get some last shots off before they die. My hero phase was quick, though, at least. I got a command point, and I have decided it is Cainith's finest hour, so he is +1 to wound and +1 to his save.
Very good.
Movement, we have stayed in combat with the Blade Lords. The Life Swarm, I'm not allowed any new spells, but I can keep the one still there, so that flew over and healed 1 wound, bringing back a 1 wound Blade Lord. Nothing to sniff at. And the archers have moved over, so they are closer to other targets, but this has to die first. This has to go. This is a problem, Sophie. That's a big old problem. So we're going to kick things off with the front unit of archers. They are spending their Aether Quartz for +1 to hit. There's no Catalar around to absorb it because she's been absorbed by his axe. So they're down 1 bravery. And I'm also going to use their once per game ability because I forgot they had this for, I think it's called Devastating Volley. I think they got for leveling up. +1 wound. The Bloodthirster must die. So lofted shots, we couldn't get within 18 with everyone. In for Bloodthirster. Sophie, are you doing anything defense?
All out defense.
All out defense.
Defense.
So we, rather than being 4s and 4s, we're now 3s and 3s. 6s would be lovely. It's 8 more plus a more. So it's 3s to wounds. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is 3, 4, 5 wounds and a 1. He heroic recovery, didn't he? Rolled on camera, got it.
Yeah, so now he's back down.
Does he die? Okay, the other unit's going to have to shoot him as well. It's just 4s and 4s. Oh, come on now.
4s.
I mean, it wasn't going to do much, but that's 5 1s.
You're lucky they're not plasma guns, mate.
Yes, you're not wrong. God, that'd be fun with it. Plasma bows. That's what I'd like in an ebook. Sentinel's not powerful enough. Anyway, 4s to wound. Right. That was in total, that was a 1 as well. That was 8 1s.
Khorne
I'm going home.
stares at you.
I'm going to my room.
We have dragged Alex out of his room and convinced him to come play Warhammer again.
We've reached the point where Sophie's gone, would you like a cup of tea, Alex?
It's my theory. If my opponent's losing, we'll make them a cup of tea and make them feel better.
But it's also now code for, God, you're having a terrible day, aren't you? Right. I'm not charging. We've not reached that part. I'm going to explode next turn anyway. So straight into the combat phase, kicking off with the 2 Blade Lords, flurry of blows. We are on 8 attacks, +1 for the champion. So 9 into the Blood Warriors.
Yes.
Sophie, are you commanding them to do a thing?
I have all out defense.
Very good. So we are looking for 3s and 3s. Oh, where was that when I was shooting you? That'll be a dead blood. It's fine. It's fine. 3s to wound. This is just insulting. I think that was 8 6s, you know? Fine.
3 up saves.
Yes, 6 wounds.
Do a wound.
Okay.
Well, wound the guy next to... we'll chuck it next to the Stone Mage.
Okay, so when he dies, he can prod the Stone Mage. Yes. Stone Mage is going to prod you with his bonking stick. I'm going to spend my Aether Quartz. I don't care what you think. For +1 to hit. D3 attacks. 8 an attack. Hitting on a 2. Hits. Wounding on a 2. Finest hour. Wounds.
Made a difference.
Rend 1.
4 up. Oh! All out defense. Defense.
Good. Would you like to strike me back?
Yes.
Okay.
Strike it back.
Gonna have a tea.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna pardon over there.
I'm gonna all out defense with my command point on the
cool.
The Blade Lords.
We are going to put everything...
Oh, who are you putting your attacks into?
We'll do the Blade Lords.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm putting on the Blade Lords.
He's over here. 8 attacks. No additional ones because the Wrathmongers aren't dead. So 3s, rerolling 1s. And 4s. And these will be at no rend. That's nothing.
Oh, I'll put my dice back down again then.
Yes.
I think that's the turn.
That's the turn.
So there's no morale to do.
Yeah.
Meaning we go into your hero phase.
Yes.
Would you like to do the explosions now? So you can capture my reaction live?
Yes.
Okay. Because this goes at the start of the hero phase, doesn't it?
Start of the turn.
Start of the turn,
Yes.
yeah. So every wizard suffers d6 mortal wounds. Is that right?
Yes, we are going to start with the Stone Mage. For 4 more
Cool.
wounds.
He has a 5-up ward.
Yes.
He suffers 3 damage. He's back down to his regular 5 wounds.
Okay. We are going to go with this archer unit. For 2. And then we are going to go with the other archer unit. For 2. Maintaining shining company. There we go.
Pop, 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 and now we'll do the rest of your hero phase. We'll be back in a second for Blades of Khorne, turn 3.
Blades of Khorne, turn 4.
Turn 4, yes, we're on turn 4, aren't we?
Turn 3.
Turn 3, we are on turn 3. See, I thought it was turn 3. Blades of Khorne, turn 3, Sophie.
Okay, we're going to start off with heroic recovery.
On the Bloodthirster.
On the Bloodthirster. He heroically recovers another wound.
I must have killed him twice over by now.
Probably.
Okay.
So he has up to 5 wounds remaining.
Okay, I'm going to try and get a command point on Kenneth. I 2 up because General's dead. I get a command point.
Very good. Then, next, we are going to try and Killing Frenzy the Bloodthirster.
Very fitting.
No.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
We are then going to try and Blood Boil the Blade Lords.
Say it again.
Blood Boil the Blade Lords.
Once more.
Blood Boil the Blade
You've been
Lords.
practicing off camera, haven't you?
I have.
So it goes off on a what?
On a 4+.
Okay.
We Blood Boil the Blade Lords. Rerolling
Ooh.
thanks to the shrine.
Ooh.
Oh, he takes a mortal wound.
Ah.
But there we go.
Is that your hero phase done?
That is my hero phase.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to move
Oh, go away.
the skulls. We're just going to...
Stop it.
Scully well
I'm already not really mages as it is.
Scully well in.
Probably should have killed the the champions, actually. But well. Remove the problem.
Yes.
Whatever. We'll be back in a moment when you're on your movement phase. Okay, we're in the twilight hours of the game. The turns are picking up speed.
Indeed.
Do you want to walk us through your movement, Sophie?
Yes, so first of all, I managed to dispel the Endless Life Swarm.
Oh yes, we forgot about that. It's not.
Yeah.
It's ended.
Yes. My movement phase was very simple. I flip-flapped up with the Bloodthirster. It's a 10-inch charge.
Yep. And if you fail it, you're going to kick over my house, I assume, out of spite. Very good.
It's given me some hassle the last few games. So we're just going to roll that charge. Nope.
You had a command points.
Out of command points.
Very good.
So we're just going to go over with this one unit here.
Yep, they've done their pile of moves already because it's going to happen the same either way.
So we're going to go completely into your Blade Lords. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 11 attacks, including the champion.
Cool. I'll spend my command point from Kenneth onto them to all that defence and draw this out for a bit longer.
1, 2, 4. Counting with Sophie. 3s, re-rolling 1s. That was not a bad roll. That was from earlier. And then 4s, no re-rolls. 3.
3 wounds.
4
wounds. No rend. 3 up save. 2 go through.
Very good.
Champion's on 1 wound.
Goes the weasel.
We'll go with him. How many attacks am I on if I swing with Flurry of Blows?
4. Let's say 4.
4. Plus 1 for being a champion. 5 attacks. 3s and 3s. 3 wounds. No rend.
4s. You kill one.
Stab.
So I will kill him and pile into the Blade Lords.
Yes.
And stick him on a wound. So we'll just do 2 attacks on the Blade Lords.
Blade Lord, singular.
Blade Lord. Re-rolling for twinned axes and then 4s. 1 wound.
He
Got
killed
him.
him! Yay! And then the Stone Mage is going to have a go. D3 attacks. 2 attacks. 3s and 3s. 2 hits. No wounds.
Very good.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
You can't fail morale from one dead Blood Warrior, can you? Very good. Are we at the bottom of the battle round?
We are at the bottom of the
Barrel round!
So, pop me up a blood type point.
Okay.
Khorne is still dominating.
Yeah.
Because I killed the Blade Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And then priority.
I got a 4.
I rolled a 5.
Would you like to double turn me?
Blades of Khorne, turn 4!
Yay! It's the brain explosion phase!
I don't know, have you ever seen the film Kingsman?
I haven't.
There's a bit, spoilers.
Okay. go watch it, etc. Welcome back.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah.
There's a bit at the end where everyone's heads start exploding and it's...
I was more thinking, not so much explosions, but Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh!
Just the faces melting. There's blood flowing down from the sky and just their skin just rolls off like hot wax. It's very, very unpleasant.
So we will start with this unit.
That unit there, D6 mortal wounds. Ha! Could you remove the champion for me, please? Remove that mage. Thank you.
Over here.
Oh, could you remove the champion and everyone by one model, please?
And that is them.
It certainly is.
And then Kenneth himself.
Yes.
The thorn in my side will take 4 for now, but thanks to his relic.
Ward saves. He takes 3, he's down to 2 wounds.
He is down to 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, heroic abilities.
Yes, I'm going to...
Can you recover the Bloodthirster again?
Bloodthirster.
Okay. Oh! Oh, he fails!
He fails.
Good grief. I'm going to fish for a command point. I can't do much else at the moment. Nope.
And then I'm going to try and blood boil.
You leave my blood alone.
Make it warm.
Oh no.
So he will take another 2 mortal wounds. He's got 2 wounds left.
2 5-up ward saves. He's got 1 wound left.
He's got a wound left. He has a wound left. Okay.
Movement. Is there much to talk about here, really?
Possibly. I may do something in my hero phase, which means something brass skull meteors.
Okay. We'll have a look. Back in a moment.
It's not quite the end of the hero phase.
No.
I've spent 4 blood type points to pile in and fight Kenneth.
Yeah, you certainly have. He's got 1 wound left. I don't think he's long for this world.
So, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for the 2 axes, and then wounding on 4s. So it's 2 wounds, no rend.
2 5-up saves. Make 1. Damage 1. 5-up wards. Ah, he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
We got him.
So your Blood Warrior is going to move to 3 inches away from my Sentinels, I assume?
Yes.
Yep, your Skulls are going to get out of the way if need be at the end of the hero phase.
I
No?
can't make him. I've got to move him at the start of the hero phase.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But that's the movement.
Yeah, Bloodthirster's a 3-inch charge from the archers.
Yeah, we're going to charge with the Bloodthirster.
Yeah, if anyone's interested, these guys are not relevant anymore.
No, they are over there chilling.
Yep.
Lots. In we go.
Cool, I shall unleash hell! I don't have a champion, no I won't, carry on.
There we go. And then the Blood Warriors. Oh, yes.
They do 3 laps around me.
Yes! There we go.
Marvellous. Who do you want to fight with first?
We'll go with the Bloodthirster.
Yay! Monstrous Rampage first of all.
Monstrous Rampage. You will take a mortal wound.
If you could remove, I don't care, remove one of them.
They're still in shining company.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And then we will get my 4 attacks. I will all out attacking with my 1 command point.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s for looks of fury. Nope. And then 2s. 2 wounds at Rend 2.
No save. They are dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them! And then you get to fight back with your 1.
Fear the mighty sentinel. Are you ready for this?
I don't think I am.
He hits. He does not wound.
Does he reroll wounds?
In melee. with the sentinel.
Oh, I will pardon.
He does not. No, Sophie. Thank you for asking there.
Alright, 6 attacks. It's just 3s and 4s, rerolling 1s to hit. And 4s. That's a wound. He could live.
1 wound.
1 wound.
5-up save. No. He is slain. I am tabled.
And with that,
we can call it a day. Good game.
Good game. Blood for the blood gods.
Blood for the blood gods. We'll be back in a moment.
Well. That is the end of the Will of Khorne campaign.
It certainly wasn't the will of Teclis, was it? Well played again. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And nice to do something narrative.
Yeah.
And
I tell you what, we'll start off with the narrative missions. I actually very much enjoyed them.
yes, me too.
Match play is very kind of, we've got to be over here, and the controlling objectives, I get it for pickup games. It's very
Fair. It's very fair. It's as fair as Warhammer gets, basically. Yeah. And there is a definite enjoyment to having a fair, balanced, in inverted commas, war game and then trying to beat your opponent with it. And it's when you have like the clever plays or go for that Hail Mary battle tactic, it's fun. It is generally good fun, but it is nice to do something.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's much less taxing.
Yeah.
On the head, trying to figure out who's ahead on victory points. The narrative play I really enjoyed. You know, we saw it over here. It did cross my mind. I had a unit of Blood Warriors and 2 characters over there that weren't doing anything, and I thought, if this was match play, I'd be doing great because I'd be holding the ground and I'd be forcing you to come to me. But I thought, actually, this is the fighting retreats. You get a really good sense of that. The narrative almost happens on its own.
You get little vignettes that sort of form throughout the game, and again, because it's a casual game, because it's narrative, you're more inclined to do things like, I'm just going to yeet my warlord into the battle.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best call, but if they do something cool, it'll be fun.
Oh, I don't know, it is for me.
Well, okay,
it's
yes.
the option I've got.
It's not for me. Was sending the Stone Mage into melee a bad idea? Well, actually,
no, I don't think so.
Nah, maybe not.
I mean, what else was he going to do? He sort of held me up.
Yeah.
And 8 wounds on a 5-up ward was actually...
Yeah, true.
Using units that we wouldn't normally use, like I used blocks of Blood Warriors, and it was nice to see them on the table. I loved painting them, I love the look of them. Are they good? No.
Yeah.
And we saw after the first game, I got beaten, but this game is all Bloodthirster.
I was going to say, speaking of units you don't usually use, yeah, sure, they can underperform, they're swingy, but when they swing, and when they keep swinging, and if you don't do enough to kill them quickly, they keep swinging.
Yeah, it's the... I mean, that both flanks for the Bloodthirster. He killed both units of Sentinels, both units of Wardens, sorry, the Cathalar,
Fox Spirits.
Spirit, and a unit of Wardens. It's huge.
I don't know what Faistus is doing in charge, to be honest.
No. He's the man who you get in touch with. He made the axe.
The one that's bigger than he is.
Yeah.
What do you think of Path to Glory's admin mechanics? We've kind of had it mostly below the layer of abstraction, not going into all the nitty-gritty of glory points and so on for you guys, because you don't want to watch us play Excel.
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts?
I think it could be a little bit admin heavy. I really like the loss mechanic.
Yes.
And actually, comparing the 40k Crusade mechanics, I really like the under-strength units. The thing is, it never really comes into play because you just spend the glory points to sort of get them back. It
kind of seems to come much of a muchness eventually. That we were rolling our casualties and went, oh, good grief, I've lost 4 Blade Lords or something. Well, no, I haven't. I've just spent some of the glory. And the thing you're going to spend that glory on, if you don't do that, is upgrading your stronghold so you can take bigger armies. Yeah.
I think it's quite fun as a growing mechanic.
Yes.
The growing the armies is much...
Sure, for a slow grow, building your army up from scratch, then I think it's got a bit more going for it there. I think the way the units level up isn't as interesting. I think it being limited...
Once per game ability and...
Compared to Crusade for 40k, which is a lot more involved. We've started doing a Crusade game, or Crusade campaign, just in our group. And I'm having a lot of fun with units levelling up and gaining lots of more interesting abilities. But that said, we're both playing with all battle tomes.
Yes.
So I've no idea what the new ones are like. I'm going to know soon, because there's the Lumineth. We're all going to know soon. We'll both know soon. Because there is the Lumineth and Tzeentch box coming, that presumably means new battle tomes soon. Mm-hmm. It has been almost a year since my last one, so overdue. So who knows, maybe Crusade will be more involved when we get our new books, at which point I think we should revisit this.
Yes, I quite liked it. So one of the big strengths, I think, is if you at home play with maybe one other person, and the games are, you've played those match play games.
We've done Khorne versus Lumineth, we've done Lumineth versus Khorne.
Yes, so this was a great way to spice it up.
Yes.
It just changes it. It puts more life into the already established armies, and I loved it. And having a Khorne versus magic themed was perfect.
Yes.
I think I said in the first video when I first saw this, I went, Alex, we must do this. And yeah, it was great fun having a big. I mean, we were playing on a 6x4 board.
It's another nice thing, isn't it? Like, we're just able to play with our older battle mat because it's narrative. It doesn't have to be the right table size. We've probably got more terrain than we're supposed to here, but it doesn't matter because it's narrative.
Yeah, exactly. It's I found a lot more freedom in the play. Playing, I mean, obviously we've played Khorne and Lumineth a lot. Are you finding you know my tricks a bit more?
I can't do anything about them, but I know about them. Yes, I mean, I now know to expect the fighting in the hero phase. But, you know, how do I stop you getting blood tithe points? I give you blood tithe points by playing well. But yeah, I think we both know what the other person's army can do now, which is good fun. Which probably means it's time to get some new units each.
Yeah. So, I mean, Age of Sigmar and so we will speak about this more in our keg chats. So you'll see what's upcoming in the channel. So they will be on our channel, so you can see those. But that's why we'll talk about upcoming plans for the Age of Sigmar stuff. We will probably return to match play with the General's Handbook being released.
Yes, we need to get hold of a copy and then see how it's changed things.
Yes, but please let us know any ideas for campaigns. Yeah, having a little bit of Khorne spiciness, like having Merciless Fighters fight twice, great. But again, once per game, which is fine. You can get to fight once per game. Yes. Any closing thoughts from you, Alex?
No, not really. Again, I had a lot of fun. I did get thoroughly stomped, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Looking forward to doing it again. Yeah,
and despite the double turn.
Yes.
Double turn, I'm thinking, is not always what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, as soon as you roll it, you go, "Ooh, I'm going to take it, and when actually sometimes.
But I'm still somewhere, somewhen, deciding when shall I give it to my opponent. Giving your opponent the double turn, catching them off hand.
I've not done that yet, and I think that's probably the next tier of big brain Sigmar plays when you start thinking like giving the opponent the double turn. But I'm not there yet. I'm very smooth brain in terms of how I play this game.
Yeah, it's Khorne. Khorne is great because turn one and 2 is smooth brain. Turn 3 and 4, you're like, right, engage.
Now we're at the correct distance. We can now actually start thinking.
Yeah.
Whereas if I've allowed you to get to that distance, it's too late for big brain plays.
Right, so we shall go over plans for the Lumineth, plans for the Khorne, plans for the Tzeentch, etc. in the cage chats. But for now, I think that was a victory. The lands of where have you come from?
Hish.
Anywhere in Hish?
The north bit.
North bit.
That's why it's snowy.
The north bit of Hish. They have been ravaged. The magic has been torn down, and the spells that bring the land are no more.
Yep.
Thanks to Faceless Scarag and his big friend. Clifford, the big red demon.
You can't take it too seriously, can you? That's probably enough.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.